Good morning. Good afternoon. Oh, why are we so zoomed in? Oh, because I was taking thumbnail pictures. Hold on a second. You're too close. Please stand back. Is that better? Back away now. It's too early to be this close to people. Welcome on in. I am the Easter cat. Actually, the bunny has been replaced. We ate him. What sound does a bunny make? I was gonna make the bunny sound and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what that is. Welcome on in, everyone. It's Simply Saturday. We're streaming. It's also Easter weekend for those who celebrate bunny rabbits and mini eggs. I celebrate mini eggs, actually. Was raised on these. Raised a mini egg. Praise be the mini eggs. And I know they're different in America, right? Like they look different. So I brought this for a little show and tell. Because every time we talk about mini eggs, it's always the case that they look different in different countries. Isn't that crazy? I think we have the UK ones. We have the British ones. Here in Canada, we got the British. I don't even know why. Like, why is there a difference? Cadbury mini eggs are your fave? Honestly, same. Like, I have many stories. They're really boring. You don't want to hear them. Yours look different? Yeah. Let me pull up the American mini eggs for reference for the I don't know, 20% of you that aren't American. We're like, what? We're like me. We're like, hello? Mini eggs USA. Let's see what that looks like. Wait, I don't know. Which one is it? I'm being gaslit. Which one is the American one? This one? This one. I don't even know. The yellow one, right? It's the yellow one because they're lighter and they're specklier. Yeah. Hershey's Eggies are just like not even real. That's just fake. They tried it and they failed it. Okay, here. There. What? No, but that's the opposite of what I thought it was. I don't know. Who even knows anymore? UK, USA. Look, people have made YouTube videos about this. Second photo is US. This one? I thought it was this one. Yellow bag in UK? Oh. Okay, we have the purple bag in Canada. Your eggs aren't speckled. Yeah, the Canadian ones are not speckled either. Mine look like this. But America, I think, looks like this, right? They're like pastelier and kind of have specks. But mine look like this. Yeah, that, right? Is this what the American ones look like? They kind of got specks and they're lighter. No, America's brighter. Do I have American eggs? In this economy? In Canada? I don't believe it. USA ones don't have speckles. Have I been lied to my entire life? I guess I have. US versus UK. I have these ones. I have the UK ones. Unless they listed that backwards. Oh my god, look. Recipes with mini eggs. Oh my god. Okay, so I made mini egg oat balls last night because this is my contribution to Easter dinner because I don't know how to cook, but I do know how to make overnight oat balls. And I cut up some mini eggs and put them in the oat mix. I also used but mini egg themed or flavored protein powder that I bought. That's all sold out now, RIP. But I was like, oh my God, that sounds so good. But I cut up real mini eggs to add to it so you can actually like see colors. So this is very exciting for probably just me. Look, people make cookies with them. Wow. They look so cute. Thank you. Yes, I put it on my Snapchat. So yeah, anyways, welcome on in. What the fuck are these? These should be illegal. Why are these so bright? I would be scared. Like, what is in these? Rainbow mini eggs? How have I never seen this in my life? What's the difference? They add food dye. Huh. Interesting. You know, most Easter chocolate is garbage. Like if you do like Easter egg chocolate and it's like these ones. Oh, I cannot. You know, after over 30 years on this planet, you learn what good chocolate is. And I grew up eating this trash chocolate. Like, why do my parents hate me? And it was only when I was old enough to realize this chocolate was trash did I start to like complain. I'm like, actually, you need to get Cadbury mini eggs. The Easter bunny should only leave the good stuff. Like, there's nothing wrong with foil wrapped eggs, don't get me wrong. But there's some, I guess, like, I don't know, cheaply made chocolate. I'm not a chocolate connoisseur. Maybe one of you are and you know. But there is a difference, right? Between like the quality and the taste of good chocolate versus like not good chocolate. Like this doesn't even taste like chocolate to me. It tastes like icing sugar and cardboard. Harsh review. But like, no, I don't want it. But like Cadbury, which is a pretty good brand, will make their little eggs, like a cream egg. Well, that's very specific. But they also will do like what is it, like caramel, dairy milk, little eggs, crunchy eggs. Oh my God, delicious. But as I got older, I started to ask for like the good chocolate eggs, you know, because like I don't want to waste my life on shit chocolate. Yeah, there's a big difference between good chocolate, and I'm sure there's even better chocolate than this. Don't come for me. Like, I don't know, Lindt or Lindor or something. There's probably like superior chocolate, but for me, like the baseline requirement once I was old enough to realize and old enough to like make demands was like, no, I want Cadbury eggs. I don't want the dollar store eggs. No. I don't know if they were from the dollar store, but just posted American mini eggs in Simply React. I'm in the USA, the current, and they have speckles. Okay, see, everyone else was lying to me. That's what I thought too. American mini eggs have specks. Here, let's pull your discords. That's American mini eggs. Yeah, the packaging looks different. Okay, these are fake. This is, no. Robin eggs are just Whoppers, which is a totally different candy. Not the same. Not the same. But yeah, these are the speckled mini eggs. See, they do have slight speckles, but in Canada they don't, and they're a little bit brighter. They're not as light pink, and it's similar to the UK. Oh my God, look at all these! Holy shit! Rolo, Smarties, Aero. Okay, I would have died for these as a child, teenager. All right, did I make everyone really hungry for chocolate at 11 a.m.? If you're in the Eastern time zone. Well, that was my introduction to today's stream where we're gonna do Easter nails. Because it's Easter, and so why not? So grab your tea. Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't opened mine yet because I'm gonna do an Easter egg hunt for adults. There will be chocolate, but there will also be mini bottles of alcoholic beverages because I thought that was like more fun. So that's gonna be my afternoon. I think I'm gonna Snapchat it. Because I need to take pictures of what I'm gonna hide around the house so I remember how many are hidden. So we make sure we find them all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want my cats to find a random chocolate egg or a random alcohol bottle. They'll just be like the minis. Don't worry, the cats don't know how to open them. But that's my plan for this evening. What are you guys doing? Let's do a poll. I know, like, traditionally, religiously, people do Easter Sunday. I just eat whenever. What are you doing for Easter? I'll just say weekend. I don't know if it's like Monday people celebrate. Family dinner. Friends dinner. You have to pick one. I don't care if you do both. You have to pick one. Nothing. There. How about I'll put partying. Working. Interpret how you wish. So traditionally, for my family, who is not traditional, but we would always do an Easter egg hunt around Easter. I don't even think it mattered what day, but just like the weekend that people normally did Easter. And my parents would hide Easter eggs and try and convince my sister and I, when we were like 6, that like, oh, a bunny hid them, like the literal Easter bunny hid them. And you already know my story about Santa, so I was equally suspicious, but didn't care as long as I got the right type of egg. And then as I got older and learned the value of money and learned that chocolate costs money, I was like, hey, wait a second. I don't need like 72 chocolate eggs, okay? But you know what I could use? If you like drop some loonies, maybe some quarters around the house, maybe the Easter bunny could just like leave money instead, you know, and then I can put it in my bank. And it worked. It literally worked. So unfortunately, most of you are way too old to go back in time and convince your parents to leave quarters and dollars instead of the money they spent on eggs. But like, it totally worked. By the time I was, I think 13, maybe 14, that's when I started working as a child actor. Or no, I started earlier than that. But that's when I like realized money, like realized what it was. I convinced them to leave money around the house instead. And yeah, it was great. It was great for me and my sister. You're welcome, Jen. And that's why we had money, because my parents left dollars around the house. No, I also put everything in savings because I was a huge saving girl, and I would like never spend it. Anytime I got birthday money or whatever, I would ask for money instead of things from relatives, specifically so I could put it in the bank. Like I was an adult child. Like I don't know why this happened to me, because my parents weren't like that at all. They weren't trying to make me save money. It just happened. I think I saw something on TV when I was like 8, and then I just decided I was gonna save all my money and never spend it. And that stuck with me. But yeah, I guess I tricked my parents into just giving me money instead of Easter eggs. There was a mix of candy though. Like it wasn't just money, and it wasn't that much money. Like I feel like, no, it was like quarters and loonies and toonies, which are $1 coins or $2 coins here in Canada. And it was always fun because I would always beat my sister because I was 3 years older. So I would get more money than her, and then we would have to split it at the end. Yeah, my parents are communists. No, it was fair. And then we would just like split the money at the end. Yeah, I did con my parents. I mean, I'd rather do an Easter egg hunt for money than do chores for money. So I thought I was pretty smart, which I also had to do chores for money for my allowance. But you know, I think I had a better method. So, all right. Yulib, I posted the chocolate eggs I got in the Discord. I'm in the UK. Cadbury sucks since the Americans bought it and ruined it. They did? What? I didn't know this. Chocolate conspiracy. Cadbury is awful now? Really? Have I not been eating the right Cadburys? The fuck is this? The fuck is Terry's mini egg orange? I've never heard of this in my life. Arrow mini eggs? Oh, I loved mint Arrow. What did they do to it? What is it? It has ears. That's so weird. What's happening? Kinder Bueno eggs? Well, we know those aren't in America. Those are illegal. It's unsafe. Have you seen these?
Are those Aero mini eggs?
Yeah, but look, you like Terry's chocolate orange mini eggs. This is in the UK.
But I like the big one because I really just like getting angry and
You like smashing the orange. Mm-hmm. Galaxy creamy truffle. I've never heard of these. These look cool. Ferrero Rocher golden eggs.
Ferrero Rocher.
Ferrero Rocher. I want the Aero mini eggs. The peppermint.
Fernando Rocher.
There's chocolate orange mini eggs. I know, right? This is the UK. I think we all need to move.
Oh, but they have terrible taste of food. I don't trust them.
Well, their chocolate's good though. Cadbury's good. Their tea is delicious. Chocolate and tea. Nothing else.
In the UK, they figured out pub culture, but not how to cook a good tasting meal.
They figured out rain. It rains there. That's all I know.
Pubs and beer. Ale. Harry Pothead. The Queen.
She died.
The Queen's Guard.
She died.
Don't touch the horses. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Thanks, man.
Do you want a Gatorade?
No.
Okay.
But I got tea. Cheers. Cheers. It's empty. Damn. I want your UK candy. Honestly, like, all these look way more appealing to me than whenever I walk into a superstore in New York or something, and I look at the chocolate section, I'm just like, ew, what is this? It's all like double-sized giant chocolate bars that don't look appealing. I don't know if it's just the marketing to me, but I'm like, no, I don't want it. I don't want a triple Snickers. Thank you. But these look like kind of fun. Maybe because they're Easter themed. I don't know. All right. What is chat doing for Easter? 41% eating with their family, 6% eating with friends, 45% nothing. Wow. Really? I thought Easter was like a big thing in America. Am I wrong? I don't know. 8% are working. Okay. 45% are doing nothing. Why are you doing nothing? Do you never do anything for Easter? Huh. I'm learning things. We're celebrating our cat Katie's 19th birthday tomorrow. That's more important than Easter, to be honest. It's big for little kids. Oh, are you calling me a little kid? It's big in churches. I've never been to a church on Easter, and I still do Easter egg hunts. Easter is the most meh holiday for me. Really? But there's chocolate. Any hints on the next scented oil? No hints. I'm still testing. It won't be vanilla though. Seems like an even split. I believe it. Spending time with my bunnies? Oh, that's cute. Not religious? Neither am I. And like so many people I grew up with, and we still had Easter egg hunts because it was fun. It's like Halloween. That's what it is to me. Coming from someone who was not really raised in a religious household in Canada, Easter was like Halloween, just about hiding eggs in your house. That's it. But it sounds like people in the chat are saying like, oh, it's associated with religion. If you're not religion, you don't do it. But it's just like chocolate. I don't know. It's a good excuse. That's why it's big with kids, I guess. But I kind of like still continue to do things into adulthood. Do people celebrate Halloween? Am I missing out? Jennifer, have you never gone trick-or-treating? What? I will do any holiday that involves fun. And I really like activity-related holidays. So Halloween is an activity in theory, right? Like you go out trick-or-treating. I don't do that because I'm 36 years old. But you could dress up in costumes, and you can do that at any age. Go to, whatever party if you want. Or just do it at home by yourself. Who cares? But like that's an activity, right? Dressing up, having fun. And same with Easter. It's like a hunt, put some chocolate around, whatever. So yeah, I think those are my two favorite holidays because it's like there's an actual activity to do, and that just makes it more interesting than just like Thanksgiving. No offense. Like what's the activity? Tell everyone why you love them? Like, no, that's boring. That's my least favorite activity. Wow. This is my analysis of holidays. Yeah, wait, what are the other ones? Christmas. Okay, well, that's just giving people presents. That's kind of fun, I guess, to get presents and give presents. Trees look nice, lights are nice, but there's no like activity in the same way Halloween and Easter really give you an activity. Yeah. Yeah, the Thanksgiving activity is just the eating. Yeah, but you eat all the candy on Halloween and you eat all the chocolate on Easter. So they're still eating, I think. There's eating at every holiday. Thanksgiving is the worst US holiday. Thanksgiving is only in North America. Oh, yeah. I build gingerbread houses. That's a fun Christmas activity. Stop stalling. Okay, I'll go do my nails. Oh yeah, we're painting nails today. I guess we could have this conversation while we're painting my nails. I'm gonna paint some Easter egg nails. Because why not? It's an activity. Maybe you should try it, 44% who are doing nothing for Easter. I have some combos that these are some cottagecore ones that might be relevant. Ooh, I have the speckled egg from Cookies and Cremes. Because I'm basically looking for inspo here for what to put on my nails. For like, I kind of want to do Easter egg speckly. Will tariffs be updated for royalty sale? If you're referring to the tariffs that applied to Canadian customers, they should already be updated. They were effective like a month ago, but the tool was broken. If you're talking about tariffs that impact everyone else, including American customers, we're still working on the impact of that and what that will look like. I misunderstood. I thought she was painting eggs with nail polish. Well, we could do that too. I have some eggs upstairs. If you want to paint eggs, whatever you want. But I need to do my nails. Okay. So, well, how about before we do this, we have an egg. No, I'm just kidding. I need to peel these off. These are from when I went to the curling weekend. And I did Left on Red and Big Reef Energy on top just to make it pop with a little bit more red. But it's time to peel them off because we're going to paint some eggies. Mac Attack, hello Christine, what are you wearing on your nails right now? I just described it. And anything else, maybe the detectives will have to use their intelligence. Tool is. Renee, lately I am doing Pear Don't Bother Me topped with scattered hollow taco. Looks like a lawn with microscopic eggs. Okay, I kind of like that. I like that better than my idea. New Ulta drop? Yes, we did. I don't think it's all rolled out in every store yet, but we did update some of our polishes in Ulta. Just adding like a couple new ones. I can't remember if it was 6 or 7 that got swapped. Woo, Peely! I broke that one, whatever. This one I painted back on, so it has like gunk. But yeah, some of you in the States may have noticed we updated Ulta. We added a couple of the cottage core and underglow. is what we gave. Just a few. So you won't be able to buy our full collections at Ulta. That's not really the idea. But just a couple. So people can try. What's what, Green? I didn't see anything. I didn't see a thing. I don't know what you're talking about. The Ulta update will be in stores, I'm told, starting tomorrow. I don't know if that means 100% of stores that have HOLO Taco, but they'll start rolling it out tomorrow. So yay! So it includes things that they've updated on their website. So if you look at ulta.com HOLO Taco, you'll see. It's like, Garden Party Taco is one of them we added. So that's fun. People can get flowers. Time After Time is one of the cottagecore cremes. Phantom Call was from the Underglow collection. And I believe Vitamin Glow. Toe Beans also. I was very excited that one got voted back by royalty because it ultimately gave us the opportunity to put that one in Ulta. And I think Toe Beans is going to do really well in Ulta. Just a hunch. Who knows? Garden Party better do well at Ulta or there's no justice in this world. Yeah, I'm curious because I feel like it's a little more cutesy, which is very broadly speaking with a giant brush, maybe a bit more Ulta customer rather than a HOLO Taco customer. But yeah, I'm interested to see how it performs because it could dictate whether or not we add other shape toppers to Ulta. Like other toppers that are a bit more fun, let's say. My nails are so candy corn, it's basically Halloween. Fast forward to October, then my nails are done. Garden Party Taco is so fun. Any more glitter placement toppers on the HOLO Taco horizon? We are working on one. Well, it's done, but it still has to be go through a lot of things before it can be released. But yeah, there's one that's exciting. Where's my garbage? Who stole my garbage? Hold on, I need to find the trash. There she is. What was removed from Ulta? Yeah, we had to pull down however many we put up to fit in the rack. Off the top of my head, I know Duct Tape Gray was removed. She didn't sell, which is so sad because I pushed for her and I was just wrong. You know what? But sometimes you're just wrong. I was like, oh, I want a different, like a kind of odd colored creme in the drugstore. I think that's what we need to do. But yeah, no one bought it. So RIP to Duct Tape Gray at Ulta. I have no plans to retire her on our website though, so you can still get it from us. Don't make me change my mind. Put Born Ugly out there? Yeah, I don't think so. That's not happening. I saw someone write that when we launched Born Ugly. They were like, you should put this in Ulta. And I was like, that is so violent of you. Sneaky little hater. That's how I know if you're a real ally or not. If you tell me to put Born Ugly in Ulta. Like, the shade name alone would have unsuspecting customers just be like, ew. Ew, what is this? You can still find duct tape gray? Oh, well, I don't know. There's a transition period, I guess. But it will die. It will no longer be there at some point whenever they finish the transition. Is the royalty launch next week? Yes, it is, and it has been officially announced. Here, I'll tell you again while I do a quick little nail soak. Okay, everyone oil your nails. Easter Bunny said so. Am I out? Oh no. Okay. Yes, the big HOLO Royalty collection, which is the Disco Cowboy collection that HOLO Royalty designed themselves last year over a 2-part survey. They voted on the mood board and also on specific shades, specific shade inclusions, like pigment inclusions and shade names, everything. That is launching next Saturday, and so is the loyalty sale. It'll start all at the same time, just like last year. Okay, I soaked my nails, and then I'm just gonna put on this glove so I can commit a crime. No one will know. So what you need to do is build your wish list now. Here, I can show you while we do a little soaky soak. I don't remember my password. Hold on. Okay, here's what you do. So make sure to log in. So like hit my account and log in. And then anything you want that you want to buy when the sale hits, you just click the little stars on the top. See that? See, I just unclicked that one. Click. Add to wish list. So you can, let's see, what else do we want? Actually, let's go top and base coats. I know people are probably going to stock up on Glassy Taco's already on my wish list. Let's add some pink smoothing base. How about some extra peely base? And you can also go into each SKU, or I should talk normally, into each product listing and then hit it from there. See the little star? That adds it to your wish list. And like, you don't have to do this, but it's a really easy way to then have it all collected in one section. So you don't need to go across the whole website and rush when the sale drops. So that way, everything that's on your wish list is in one place. You can take things off the wish list by unchecking the star and it'll disappear. And what you can do from here is when 11:30 a.m. hits, or whatever time that is in your time zone on next Saturday, and the sale begins, you can hit add full wish list to cart. And it'll be the fastest way to check out. Because what's going to happen is when everyone comes at once, there's only so much for so many people. So this is, I think, the most efficient way, if we're talking about efficiency, to get everything you wanted. Because what happens during our biggest sale of the year for our loyalty customers is people are going to buy like the essentials, the things they've been meaning to pick up on sale. And just to note that the sale excludes new products. So the Hollow Royalty collection will not be on sale because it is brand spanking new products. And the previous release, which is still new. But there's a bundle price on the Off the Deep End collection. So if you didn't pick that up, you'll still get it at the $78. Do you know if the hand cream will be restocked? The OG hand cream will not, but we have the fragrance-free hand cream in stock. That's the white one. Will Born Ugly be on sale? Actually, no, that one won't, because we're still considering that new. And we have limited quantities of that one, because that's not going to be restocked. So I don't want to discount it and then sell it out even faster and anger people more. So I'm trying to keep it as long as possible, which it has been in stock since April 1st. Correct. So anything that is considered new product, like our last big launch, which was Off the Deep End, Born Ugly, which is newer than Off the Deep End, and what is launching on the day of the sale will not be on sale. But everything else, literally everything else site-wide, you will get whatever your tier is percentage off. So it starts at 10% for the lowest tier, which is Hollow Explorer, and then it's 15% for Hollow Swatcher, and then it's 20% for Hollow Royalty. I wonder if it will sell out with the sale. I think that's very possible that something like Born Ugly goes during the sale. Yeah. And other things. Like, I don't know if our nail oil is going to go. Some of the individual shades that are sort of new. Sorry, I didn't put too much stuff on my wish list, but people always go for essentials like top and base coats to stock up on those. These are all going to be on sale. Or things that are from somewhat new collections, like cottagecore will be on sale. Whatever's left of the birthstones, I think there's only 2 left. R.I.P. Underglow, all of our toppers will be on sale. If there's still things that are retiring left, those will also be on sale, like Favorite Sister. But I think things like that are just they're gonna go because they're pretty low stock now and they're retiring. So that would probably be a last chance for anything that is still in stock, like Cracked Taco Shell. Yes, cottagecore will be on sale, but what it'll do is the bundle price is already a sale, so it'll default back to the original price and then give you your percentage off, which will be better than the bundle price discount. All right, I think I missed a few of these while I was soaking. So let me just go back. Mini eggs. I'm going to a protest about the tariffs. Wish me luck. Good luck. Stay safe out there. I'm painting my nails with Solo Mission and Fallen Flake Taco, giving Solo Mission the love she deserves. That's an interesting combo. I dig it. I'm not doing anything Easter related, but since my birthday was yesterday, I'm painting my birthstone overshadowed. Very nice. Garden Party Taco. Yes, we just spoke about that. My honey, Joe, thank you for the Menchie Gang. Hannah, trying to pick a Manny for a butter yellow bridesmaid dress. I'm thinking Butter Me Up, yeah, and Polar Princess. You could also, to make it less pink, you could put like Halogen Glow on it, and that's a little bit more yellow. That could be nice. I wonder if I have that painted. Oh my God, I literally do. What are the chances? Crazy. So that's this one. It's a little bit hard to see the shimmer. Just hold on. Actually, let me turn my light on and turn this down. Bloop. There. Yes. Do this. So that's Halogen Glow over Butter Me Up. I think those pair really nicely, personally. Here, and while we're here, I'm just gonna take off my glove. Boop. Oh my god, look how much yellower they look under this lighting. I mean yellow, I mean orange. Girl, what? And where's my other glove? Hold on, I gotta go grab it. I had to get this glove because now I put on a cotton glove just to help soak in the nail oil a little bit so I'm not super oily. What happened to the music? That's weird. All right. Just want to highlight all the charitable stuff Beyyyn No Money has done for Vancouver, pledging all profits from home shows to be donated. Can he get a collab? That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Is he from Vancouver? I guess so. So let's take a look at some inspo because I want to do like very Easter looking nails, like speckled egg. Hence also why I wear this kind of pastel blue shirt. I bought these new pastel purple, like baggy jeans. They're like kind of a pastel purpley pink, like baggy carpenter style jeans. And I think they're so cute for Easter. They're not like very fancy. Like I wouldn't be wearing them if we were going to like a fucking golf country club for Easter or whatever, which I used to do when I was young. I hate it. I hated that because you'd have to like dress up and then you'd have to like act like you are prim and proper. And I'd be like, I would rather die. But I'm having Easter here, so I can wear whatever I want and do my nails however I want. So I like something like this. Like that's Perry Social with black flake taco. Perfect opportunity to whip out your black flake taco to do something like this. This was the cookies and cremes collection from last spring, which is really cute. It's like kind of baking inspired, but it also works really well for Easter. Or some of these cottage core shades with like a unicorn skin. This is all lunar unicorn skin. These can totally read as Easter. Oh, like I really like the blue one. That's Skipping Stones. Looks pretty with lunar. I have way more of those combos, but look, here's Skipping Stones with black flake taco. That's very mini egg. Similar to this. This also had matte taco on it, the Perry Social. The matte taco is really cool, actually. I might go matte, but then I can't really do iridescent. Or I guess I could. We could try. There's also the option of doing something with a micro shimmer. Like, see, we did Moon Lagoon here with Black Flake Taco. That's still giving Easter, but it's got a like pink sheen to it, which I think is really pretty. Why does the music keep stopping? What's happening? Enable next. Enable repeat. Yeah, okay. Something happened. What happened? Hold on, let me test. I do iridescent plus matte regularly. It's so chill. Yeah. Okay, maybe I should do that. Gold flake, sweet tooth with black flake looks great. The black flake is like the most obvious. Like if I want to be like obvious about the speckle, I would use black flake taco because it's going to stand out no matter what the lighting. But if you wanted a more subtle girly one, like you would do like a unicorn skin would be cute. But I'm kind of thinking, what if I pick a creme or do a creme skittle, and then I do an iridescent shimmer topper like this, so I'm customizing the precise shimmer color, and then I put black flake speckled on, and then it's like a super HOLO taco combo. Yes, that's what we're doing. She has decided. Rose gold would be nice too, but that she's too like pretty. That's too pretty. I want to do black flake taco. But it's gonna be pretty because it's gonna have iridescent under it. So let's take this off. Candy corn. Okay, I need to rinse my hand just to get residual oil off. So I will be right back. Refill your water and your tea. Or grab your nail polish, because we're getting to painting. And let me know what ad you get. Be right back. Who's painting their nails? I'll do a poll. Are you painting your nails? Your nails. I just put a poll in chat. Let me know if you're painting right now. Now, maybe it's not Easter themed because 44% of you don't care. But whatever. Easter's like just spring themed, to be honest. So it's about kind of pastels or bright pastels. Where's my... Okay, I gotta get my peely base. It's at my swatching. All right, I'm gonna start with peely base so I can peel off my eggies. I think I need to poll the chat, like who did Easter egg hunts when they were kids, because I know a lot of you are like, I'm old, haven't done that in 27 years, but I'm just curious, like, is that, am I the odd one out? I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell anymore. All right, well, we let that dry. Oh wait, I gotta end this poll. Oh my god. I'm a poll hoe today. Are you painting your nails live with me? 62% said no. But still, almost 2 and 5 of you. I'm like, what's the fraction again? Are painting your nails. That's fun. Make sure to share it in Simply React or tag me at hashtag paint with Simply. And also tag me on Instagram so I can see. Okay. Did you hunt for Easter eggs as a child? Yes, no. Oh my god, I'm in such need of tea today. It's just one of those days, you know what I mean? It's just one of those Easter egg hunt days. Oh my god, I should put out my tea for the Easter egg hunt for our participants. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that too. It's a good idea. I have packs of these that I'm gonna put around the house, like the pack. I'm not gonna open it and put the mini eggs around the house. They'd get lost and nasty. And then I have wrapped Cadbury eggs, and I have mini bottles of alcohol, and I have my tea, like my Simply Maple breakfast from David's Tea, just like in the little pack. I know that's not like super small, but I feel like it would also be fun to hide some of those because I have some extras. What else could I hide for adults? Like what else did 30-year-olds want to find when they're searching in a house? Oh my god, I want to participate in your egg hunt. Does chat want to come? Money? Okay, that's weird to like give my sister money. A $20 bill. Like the mini bottle of booze is like is fun. Like that's a good idea. Dental floss, ibuprofen. Okay, Ben, we have to go shopping. Glossy taco. Oh my god, duh. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put some of my nail polish around the house. I don't think some of our guests will care because they don't paint their nails, but but yeah, no, I should definitely put some nail polish. Multivitamins. It sounds like a Mr. Beast thing. That would be leaving stacks of $10,000 around. That would be a Mr. Beast thing. Face masks. Oh, I actually have individually wrapped like those eye mask thingies. So I could leave some of those around. Silly Munchkin, sorry for lurking, Queen. Heading to Los Angeles for my little girl's B-Day. She's getting old. Happy Easter. We love you, Queen. Hope you have a wonderful time and happy B-Day to your little girl. Hope the Easter Bunny brings her some good stuff. If you put nail polish around your house, how will they know it's hidden and not just your nail polish? This is a very strong point. I guess if it's just like one randomly on a shelf or something. Actually, that's literally the case in my kitchen. There is random nail polish in one section of the shelf. So like this is a good point. Oh no. I come downstairs and all my shelves are rated. Jen was like, "What? I hunted them." I took 87 holo tacos, whatever. Put a bow on it or something. Okay, that's kind of a good idea. Yeah, I should get like a little ribbon and put it on. I gotta see what I can find to make it more like Easter themed too. And then I could do that with the mini alcohol bottles so they don't like just raid my kitchen of the giant alcohol bottles. And they're like, "Oh, I thought this liter of vodka was for me." No, Jen. No. That'd be funny though. That's like, what? That's not how this works. Just the mini bottles. Jen takes all the wine from the house. She likes wine. All right, let's see who's going Easter egg hunting. Did you hunt for Easter eggs as a child? 70% said yes. Okay, so I'm not weird. For a second there, I was like, oh, why does everyone think it's weird? All right, just a quarter of you did not. I'm sure you did other fun things as a child. I particularly enjoyed getting free chocolate, but it was the hunt itself that was fun. And maybe having a sibling made it more fun because it was kind of like we were racing against each other. Like we had baskets and then we were like, no, like running around the house trying to get them. Like I really like the activity. Thank you, Skooky Spry, for the 10 gifted memberships. Mensch Gang, 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 Mensch Gang. We will be having our Mensch Gang bonus stream the day after the Holo Royalty launch. So that's next Sunday, which is the last Sunday of the month, which is when I do the extra bonus stream. So I'll see an extra 10 of you there if you want to watch live. We're going to be so exhausted after Royalty launch. Oh my God. It's going to be crazy, like it is every year. But I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys to get your Disco Cowboy collection. Just looking a little differently packaged this year. Yeehaw! But just to see what everyone's excited about in the sale. And yeah, it's a big moment for Holo Taco and you guys. And yeah, so I'll need to chill the next day. We'll need to drink copious amounts of tea and water. All right, I think my nails are dry. Now we can do second base coat. Will you be wearing a Disco Cowboy hat? Do you want a sneak peek? Hey, it fits over my cat ears. So I curled my hair because I was trying to take thumbnail pictures for the Holo Royalty launch. So I had like a denim vest on and like a bright colored shirt and that sparkly hat for the thumbnail. I haven't reviewed the pictures because I literally took them 5 minutes before I came on stream and then changed my shirt for Easter theme. But I have to see if the pictures worked. Otherwise, I have to go back and shoot again. But it's exciting. Me taking thumbnails, very exciting. I have a very exciting life. Okay, let's paint on some smoothing base. Not that you need 2 base coats. Look how much I've used of her. Oh my God. I'm gonna get more during the sale. I'm just joking. I have bottles at home. But I should leave some base coats around my house for my guests. They're always asking me for base coats and glossy taco. What happens in Mensch Gang streams? Illuminati shit? Yes, something like that. That and, deciding what underwear to buy. Or how many people have heated roads. Or what faucets are like in the UK versus North America. Very important research is always being done in Mensch Gang. All sanctioned by the Lord Princess herself, Menchie the cat. I'm literally not lying. Sorry, I see some greens flying by. I'll read them when I look up. Oh, thank you, bot, for actually being accurate, because my tea was just restocked from David's Tea, my Simply Maple breakfast tea. Yay! I didn't expect it to keep going out of stock and coming back. That's kind of crazy, but people just keep buying it. I thought it would maybe be restocked like once or twice, but it keeps going out of stock quickly because so many people are picking it up. And I think the reason is because it's tea, which is a very different product category than nail polish. So I have to adjust my brain for how that works, right? You buy a bottle of nail polish, you use it for a really long time. You don't need another one of the same thing, right? It doesn't have that repeat effect, unless we're talking about glossy taco, which, yeah, like you're gonna want to stock up on that when there's a sale or whatever. But maybe you don't need like you don't need one a month. That'd be insane. Unless you're painting a million swatch wheels like I do, then you need a glossy taco a month. But generally speaking, like not really for nail polish, right? But tea is so different because you can go through like a 50-gram pack in like 2 weeks if you're addicted like me. If you have it sometimes multiple times a day, like it's gone. So if you decide you really like something and you want it all the time or regularly and it's tea, then yeah, I do understand like the repurchasing pattern looks very different than if you love a nail polish. You just don't need more than the 12 ml bottle, you know, once every 6 months. Let's say you wear the same shade every month. I don't know. So yeah, I had to adjust my own like expectations. It's also very duh, Christine. It's like food, you know, it gets eaten or drinking and then you need to replenish. But yeah, so it's just a different business model when it's a different type of product. It's just me, actually. I'm using up all the inventory. I apologize. I'm a tea drinker and it's my favorite tea ever. I've seen so many people leave those reviews on David's tea on my tea and it's warms my mug so much. And the David's team pointed that out to me last time we were meeting, that like the comments in the review section on their website. So if you purchase my tea Simply Maple Breakfast from David's Tea's website and you've tried it and left a review, like they've read it, they love reading them and they were showing me them. I mean, I also looked at them. Like I pretended it was like, oh wow. But yeah, some of the reviews are so kind and it's like some of them are like, I love Simplynailogical, which is very nice too. But so many of them are just genuinely about the flavor and how they also love it and they want to make it their staple and they want more of it. So when David's team gets to read like growing numbers of reviews like that, then they listen. So if you do like the tea and haven't left a review and want more, keep leaving those reviews. Cheers. I'm almost done. It is so delicious. Yeehaw! All right, I missed a couple things. Your tea is so good. I brought it back to my family's house when I visited. My brother drank it all. He doesn't even know who you are. Perfect. It sells out because it's awesome. I'm going on a trip to Newfoundland next week, so not painting my nails until Wednesday. Any suggestions? Doing my taxes this morning. Oh yeah, it's tax season. Woohoo! I mean, boo. I don't know. It's just so much work. That's the only reason. If it was like less work, I wouldn't mind as much. Any suggestions on nails? Copy what we're doing. Do a iridescent and topper combo. Flake taco. PSA, Simply Maple Breakfast Tea is back in stock and 25% off. It is? Why? Are they having a sale? I missed that. My family did adult egg hunts, nips, and scratchers, but crazy hats were required. The neighbors would sit outside to watch. Okay, that's kind of fun. Gumball, I like that. Crazy hats? What does that mean? Does this count? Or it's not crazy enough? Oh yeah, I read that. And okay, we have been there. Okay. The whole site is 25% off? Damn. I could wear my cowboy hat. Good point, Colleen. Okay, I think we're good to paint and start picking colors. So I want to do Easter egg colors, but I want to do a Skittle. Hold on, I'm thinking. Or I should read this. Drew, thank you, Simply. We just had to put our dog down. I'm sorry. Of 15 years in your streams plus upcoming royalty event are a shining light. Thank you. That sucks. I'm so sorry about that, Drew. 15 years, damn. I'm kind of struggling with how pastel I want to go because there's also like a punchier blue version. Just turn that up slightly. Thank you, Mountain High. There ain't no mountain high enough. Okay. I know I only have six nails. I have 6 nail polishes and 5 fingers. I definitely like these two. So that's Serial Killer and Perisocial, the two like purple and periwinkle. I love that because the jeans I'm wearing are like here. And then I want to add a pink, but I don't want the super, super pastel pink. I want a little more obviously. So this is Pinky Swear instead of Rosemary Kill, which is even more pastel-y. Because I want to do like a gradient skittle, like 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? Now for blue, I could do Too Good to Be Blue, which is more punchy, but I wonder if it's like too punchy. So I could swap it out for this. Yeah, you know what? I kind of like just going a little more muted on the blue. That's Skipping Stones. And then for like a mint is what I wanted to finish off with instead of going the yellow direction. I want to keep it in the cool tone palette for me personally. I could do Time After Time. Or we could do Crime and Punishment, but that one is like super punchy of a transition. So I think I'm actually gonna stick with that one. Yeah, let's stick with that. There is very like, now at HOLO THERE, we kind of have 2 levels of pastels. We have like more very muted ones because of cottagecore, which was the gap that we saw and why we did it. But then we also have like a little bit more colorful, but still light colors, like the Pastel and Don't Tell collection, which was 2 springs ago, crazy. But these would be more like punchy mini egg colors, you know? Whereas this one's a little more muted. But I think I want to do this intentionally, and then I'm gonna have it pop with an iridescent shimmer. Yeah. Come on, add some yellow. No, yellow's the worst color. No, just personally, this palette suits me better, and my pants look like this that I'm wearing. Like they're probably like exactly these two. It's like a wash denim together. So I really like that. We need Born Ugly. That's a different type of egg. That's an ugly duckling egg. All right, I'm just gonna shake them up. Is this stream a giant ad? Yes, it's actually sponsored by the Easter Bunny. I didn't disclose it, so I'm gonna be reported to Santa Claus actually for not disclosing. Chat's just getting me in trouble. What would it look like with the pink from Cottagecore? That one's just a little too pastel for me. Like, it's beautiful, but I want the pinky swear. I didn't know Santa cared so much about responsible advertising. He only does if it's for adults. For children, he does not care. He lets those ads just run to them on their iPads, and he doesn't care. Simply, did you buy the David's Tea Kitty mug? No, but I saw it. I want it. Okay, I'm gonna go in this direction. We're gonna start with pink. So this is Pinky Swear. Let me just get out my acetone in case I need to do a little dip. Little dip. Here's my cleanup brush. How does Sweet Tooth compare to those 2 other pinks? Here, I will show you. I'll show you for my decision. I want the kitty mug, yeah. Okay. These are all the pastel pinks from HOLO THERE. Let me just shake it up a little bit. They've been on the shelf, but this is Pinky Swear. Okay, Okay. And I think it's the most like obviously pink. Whereas these three are a little more understated, maybe more like neutral pinks, if that makes sense, right? Like these are like 90s lipstick pinks. And this one is probably just not even a lipstick. This one is Sweet Tooth. So that one's just a paler pink. This is Nip in the Bud, which is much deeper, more of a rose, like a muted neutral rose. And this is Rosemary Kill, which is like a very clean white pink, if that makes sense, right? So see the difference between these Sweet Tooth and Rosemary Kill is more muted, like less color, but also cooler undertones. So it really just depends on kind of your vibe. But I just think for me, I need it to look a little more obviously pink, just a little. So I'm going with Pinky Swear, which is a bit punchier. Sweet Tooth is the lightest, but it's also a little more, slightly more warm than Rosemary Kill. So like it depends on kind of what angle you're going for. All right, let's paint. What do you pink? Yeah, that's very pink. I'm just gonna make myself a little acetone cup. Have a little shot before lunch. Here, you want some? There you go. All right, let's keep going down. So I'm gonna use Cereal Killer, which is probably one of my favorite purples too. So I do like a punchy pastel purple. Yes, I know we have Wild Child, which is more of like a muted, a bit grayer. But this is probably a little more me. I just think it looks better on my skin tone. A little more pastel pop, if you will. And Perry Social, which I also love Perry Social. Perry Social, which is this periwinkle one, has actually been such a good seller. I think it's that perfect compromise between purple and blue, like that periwinkle color. Also, the coverage is stupid. In a good way. Just doing a little cleanup. But yeah, that I don't know what it is. Like there is, well, I do know what it is. There are some shades, according to like R&D and chemists who work on nail polish, like cremes sound straightforward because you don't have like special mix-ins or whatever, and there's less batch variability because it's just like pigment and suspension base that doesn't have specialty effects. But there is a lot of science when it comes to creating even a creme nail polish. And some colors, like the exact color of the pigment that you choose, sometimes just determine how opaque you can make it. Like black, right? There's black pigments you can choose that are just like opaque because of what they are, like substantially. I mean, you can make a black Crelly if you want, like you can water it down or use a different one, but there's also like the white base is a huge factor that I found interesting. So sometimes the more pastel with white injected into it actually helps the creme become more opaque. So some of our pastel colors that are punchy have really good coverage because there's a lot of white pigment in it. Whereas, for example, if you took the pigment in Perisocial, which is like a little purple, and you took out the white pigment to make it more like a true medium toned periwinkle, let's say, it would be less opaque because it really is hinging on that white pigment that helps give it the opacity, which is so interesting to me. And I know there's probably exceptions to this, like it doesn't always mean that, and there's some colors that just require more white to make the color you want, and sometimes like you don't even realize it. But anyways, yeah. Sometimes when I give feedback, I'm like, oh, can we make this more opaque but keep it the same color? I'll get a response like, oh, well, if we do that, then it's going to be a bit lighter because we're going to need to add more white pigment to get it to that opacity you want, or something like that. So that's kind of where I'm basing my interpretation. It's like writing on a window versus a whiteboard. This is true for frosting, tinting frosting. Oh, and baking. Okay, interesting. Yeah. So the principles maybe apply. And sometimes it's just like a combination. Like maybe you have a more opaque color paired with the white pigment and they just like work really well. Or sometimes they don't like each other. Great t-shirt. I know the t-shirt matches so well. I think it's actually baby blue. It's reading a little bit purple on screen, but it is more blue in real life. Here, let's see. What color is it? It looks very close to Perisocial, but it's kind of in between, I would say. All right. Let's do the thumb. Okay, yeah, this is cute. This is pretty. This is very simply. Pastel simply. This is Time After Time, which is now in Ulta, starting tomorrow in Ulta stores that carry HOLO Taco. It's very exciting. I think this is going to be a good one for, you know, the average nail polish consumer who knows or doesn't know HOLO Taco. They'll be like, oh, I need like a nice light sage green, you know? I read an article in Cosmo saying it would bring me calm or something. Therefore, I like it. Personally, I prefer, I'm gonna say it, I'm sorry to all the matcha maker lovers out there. I prefer Time After Time to Matchmaker. I also understand and appreciate it's very dependent on how you perceive it to complement your skin tone. I understand that. But I do think this is such a good, like I'm seeing this color a lot these days. Kind of a cool tone time. I see it in like Pinterest stuff or like wedding color inspos or spring runway shit. It's kind of boho-y. She's a pretty girl. All right, second coat. Back in with Pinky Swear. I swear I didn't eat all the Easter eggs in one sitting. I swear it was my sister. Don't forget to clean up as you paint, because it's much easier to swipe away wet nail polish than dried nail polish. Jacob, I know the sale is coming up, but I can't express how nice it is to pop in and grab Glossy Taco from Ulta when I'm low. That's amazing. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm glad we were able to also get Ulta on board with having just a couple essentials, because like, hey, I'm fully aware you can walk into an Ulta or any drugstore and find top coat, right? Like, or base coat, right? So it's not like you needed it from us, but I mean, well, I think you do, but you know what I mean, right? It is the same thing, not the same thing, but similar type of product is available from so many other brands, but I thought it was like I made a case for why our own top and base coats, at least a small selection of the base coats, was there so that someone could come and get the whole manicure from step A, B to C from the same brand and then decide, you know, how they feel about the brand. So yeah, I'm glad that we have Glossy Taco in Ulta. That was pretty cool. No top coat I have tried compares to HOLO Taco's top coat. It's amazing. HC has the best top coat. Thank you. Thank you so much. We worked so hard on that. Good morning, Sunshine. Good morning, Cherry. Silly Munchins is going to Ulta. Nice. All right, let's go in with Serial Killer. Someone said cottagecore is showing as sold out. That's weird. It could just be a little glitchy poo. I mean, it is Saturday, Easter weekend. No one's shopping right now. Except you, apparently. Oh yeah, it is showing as sold out. Or notify me. That should be fixed by the sale, probably. Because to my knowledge, everything of the individuals is in stock, so. Sometimes this happens with inventory syncing. Whenever there's a bundle, it actually creates a lot of back-end challenges. It's very annoying. And yeah, I know it's just kind of like a technical thing that you guys shouldn't have to worry about. But anyone who has a store and has bundling options maybe are like, I know what you mean. Dollar Tree cellophane or Easter gift tree pegs for the polishes. You are the best. Yes. That's another thing I need to go pick up. I need extra Easter baskets or something to put everyone's stuff together so they can take it home in something cute. Mac, I just had tests after my cataract op and discovered that the cataract in my other eye makes everything look more yellow, brown. Really? Wait, so you can no longer tell us what color Midnight Spark is? It's definitely orange. I agree. HOLO Taco Glossy Taco is simply the best. Simply, what do you believe makes your Glossy Taco stand out when compared to others? I mean, I think it just dries down and goes like it usurps. That's the wrong word. I've used so many top coats in my life, and if we're talking about a 10 free top coat, which is not the same thing as the ingredients in a not 10 free top coat, but if we're talking about 10 free, which I don't have it off the top of my head, but technically you should be defining it. That definition is on the HOLO Taco website in the listing of Glossy Taco. I think our top coat is thicker than the average 10 free top coat, which I think is better because it really keeps it shiny. It's like plumper, and it's as quick dry as possible for a 10 free top coat. Yeah. So I've used much thinner top coats, which, like, I guess you could argue technically they like touch dry a little quicker. Like, yeah, but they kind of sink so easily, even on like a shimmer topper. And it's like, no, like there shouldn't be any texture on a shimmer topper. Like if we're talking about glitter, that's different. I understand, but it needs to be like plump enough and dry enough. There's a balance there that I think we nailed. Because it does make a difference when you're putting it over specialty pigments. You're putting it over chunky flakes. You're putting it over a hollow topper. Even like iridescent shimmer shades that you don't think are textured. If you use a thin top coat, like it's just not gonna hit the same. And hollow, I just said that like so weird. My intonation with hollow. I said it like a question. Hollow needs a good plum top coat to really look hollow. you put like a mediocre glossy taco on, and let's say it dries kind of satiny, like actually not that shiny, then you are doing a disservice to the holo. So yeah, I do think ours is kind of that balance of like plump, but also like really glossy. And remember, this isn't gel. Like a regular nail polish will never be on the same level as gel. Anyone who tells you like it's gel like that, they're just marketing and trying to make you think other things. Like no, there is a meaningful difference just in formula, in the chemistry between gel and not gel. It is what it is. But for a not gel polish or not gel top coat, I think our glossy taco is like among the best of 10-free regular air dry, no chemicals other than what the ingredients are in a regular nail polish 10-free. So yeah. And if it does get too thick over time, which is going to happen, which will always happen in a quick drying product, especially ones that dry quickly, that's how that works, add nail polish thinner. It's normal behavior. Normal nail behavior is adding nail thinner to your top coat, probably once a month, depending on how frequently you use it. People assume your HOLO Taco manis are gel. That's pretty sick. People assume that about me too. Well, they always go, "Are your nails real?" Or they go, "No way your nails are real." I'm like, yes, girl. Actually, someone told me that at the curling championship. I think she was drunk. But she goes, so was I, to be fair. She goes, "Oh my God, are your nails real?" And I was like, and then I guess I was like joking or trying to be funny. I don't know. I was like, "Yeah, I'm 100% natural." And then she started asking me if I got Botox. And I was like, "No, that's why I said I was 100% natural." Whatever. It was an interesting random conversation with the girl I never met before. Started with asking me if my nails are fake. And she's like, "No way, how old are you?" I'm like, "I'm like almost 40." Like 37 at the 6? I can't remember. And I think she said she was 31. I don't remember. She was into you? Was she hitting on me? Kate, don't tell Ben. Sometimes this happens though. Is this a club bathroom conversation? It really felt like that. It wasn't a club. It was like outside of a karaoke thing. But that is a very girls in the club bathroom conversation. Yeah. It's kind of funny how that works. I don't know if you've ever had that experience, but like sometimes you'll just be in a club bathroom and a girl will be like, "I just really have to tell you, I think you're so pretty." Or like, "I really love your shirt. I just like, this is so out of the blue. I'm so sorry, but like, where did you get your shirt? It looks so good on you. Do you want to get a drink?" I love when girls when they're truly complimentary and it's not, like back-ended or like a TikTok comment style. I told someone that once about her shirt. She had this really cute shirt that had like it was open at the back, but it was like an X, like a crossover. And I love like the X's. I don't know. I just think it's cool when it's like a cutout on the back. And I asked her where she got her shirt, and she was like, "Oh, it was from Dynamite 10 years ago." And you're like, "Fuck, I'll never get that." Oh, 10 years ago clothing was so much cooler. Girls are the best. As long as we're not like in the comment section on TikTok, we're the best, I think. I've always had good experiences in real life, which maybe I'm just lucky or fortunate to have lived in locations and spaces where girls are generally nice. I don't know. But yeah, like I've never, well, okay, not counting high school, but once I was university age and there's like girlies going to the club, everyone was generally like not bitchy, which was nice, you know? No one was saying like, do better, sis, with your outfit. Like that was not the energy. We could do so much good if we could harness that power. I agree. I mean, TikTok girls are probably younger. I don't think they're like all younger, because like I can also tell there's, you know, millennials on there, Gen Z, that aren't necessarily like super, super young. I don't think it's just an age thing. I think it's almost like a cultural thing. I don't know, man. You're Canadian, I guess. Also, I've only lived in Canada, so maybe that's part of the distinction. What shade is that on your index finger? Here, let's do a shade review because I'm done painting my 2 coats and we're gonna move on to a topper. I'm just closing them so I don't spill them. Age is not maturity. I agree. I don't think it's just an age thing. I mean, it can be a factor if we're talking about internet comments from 10-year-olds who can just be dumb. But I don't think that explains everything. Okay. Here we go. Pinky Swear, Serial Killer, Perry Social, Skipping Stones, and Time After Time. That's my creme skittle, and I think alone it looks really good, right? Like that's nice. That's a cool tone pastel Easter that I could just leave like this, but I'm not gonna do that because we're gonna do a HOLO taco combo. So let's move on to that step. It is pretty as fuck. No glossy taco yet, it's just shiny cremes. Actually, I'm gonna try and pee with one hand. Wish me luck. I will be right back. Pee with one hand. We did it! Oh, what Halloween music were you listening to? Oops. I don't know how that happened. Have fun, Casey. Mod Casey. Def a Skittle you want to wear? Yeah, this is a good Skittle. This is a cool tone pastel girly Skittle. Will OG hand cream ever be restocked? Yes, but there's just been supply chain challenges, and supply chain challenges are not getting any better. Sorry to be a bummer, but honestly, we are gonna restock it. It's still on track to be restocked. It's just taking a long time. But yeah, other items, other merch items that maybe just don't make sense for us to restock anymore, we will probably have to start phasing things out. And I'm not gonna be making like a big deal retirement parties for merch. When I say merch, I just mean things that aren't like our core, like not nail polish, basically. Just because of the ongoing challenges of the world. The challenges of the world. Water. Also, I successfully peed with one hand. Where's my Easter egg hunt? If some of us didn't get the new cottagecore collection, which other color can we choose that would match? Too Good to Be Blue would be the blue you swap here. It's going to be a little bit punchier. And then Crime and Punishment. Basically, just use the Pastel and Don't Tell collection. Okay. Now I would like to do this. I want to add an iridescent shimmer topper to all of them so they kind of look like this, like chromy, shiny, like as if they're a gel nail polish, and then some random lady at the club's gonna be like, oh my god, are your nails fake? And I'll be like, no, bitch. So I want to do that because that always has people asking if they're fake because it looks like that chrome powder that they do in the salon. So I'm gonna do that, and then Black Flake Taco to make it like an egg. So this is Scorched Earth, just to give you an idea. So that's the orangish reddish pigment, which actually does look really nice over cool tones. It does something really pretty. Hold on, I'm just gonna whip out my combo references. Wrong bag. I think it's this bag. This is this bag. Cottagecore, the bundle, yeah, it says notify me. It's probably just a inventory syncing glitch. So it should be fixed by royalty. It's Saturday right now, so I'm not gonna tell the team, but I will talk to them during the week. So, like just for example, here. So this is Pinky Swear that I painted on a combo wheel 2 years ago, and I think this is Twilight Shimmer, Polar Princess, and Celestial Lights. So I can get an idea of how Polar Princess, see, it's a little pinkier, whereas I know these aren't the same base shade. I know that's Nip in the Bud, so it is a bit darker, but it's gonna read a little orangier, which I kind of like. I don't know what, like I kind of like the like orangey thing on the cool tones. I just think it works. The contrast, baby. So this is Too Good to Be Blue. That's Polar Princess for sure. So like that looks cool too. All right, here's Serial Killer. So that's Twilight Shimmer, Polar Princess, and Celestial Lights. I think I just did the same through on all of them. Like Polar Princess could work too. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do this though. Sometimes you just gotta stick with your instinct of what combo you gotta go with, you know? Sometimes you just have a vision in your dream of what HOLO Taco combo you're gonna make, and then you don't deviate, just do it. I like how I have like 2 bags full of combo wheels that we have painted in the last few years. Just keep them for reference. Should I leave my wheels around for the Easter egg hunt? Scorched earth, baby. Okay, so this is the weird part, right? It looks orange in the bottle, but it's gonna just work so well over these pastel cool tone shades because there's a little bit of contrast. And I'm gonna do them all the same. The reason being is because I actually want to bring the Skittle together through the iridescent shimmer topper. Now I could do them all different and it's like super Skittle, but I already like that they're a different base color, and then I want to unify them with the shimmer topper. So that's kind of, you know, where my head's at. But you could absolutely just do a different shimmer topper on different ones. But I kind of like the unifying force of doing the same shimmer topper to kind of bring them together. Oh yeah. Look at that. Okay, that's pretty. Sorry, your lighting's kind of shit. I will get you better lighting later. This is back when it had the skinny brush. Oh, it looks so good over purple because it's contrasting orange and purple, that's why. Listen to Carol. Uh-oh, what did Carol say? And mattify them. Yeah, we could mattify them. Yeah. I'll probably do that later though, because whenever I matte taco something, I like to glossy taco it first. Reason being is that will help it just dry solid and prevent chipping, yada yada yada, and also just make the shimmer pop and be more uniform looking by plumping it. Okay, that looks amazing over Perisocial. But so I would add a glossy taco as normal, but I would let it dry for like longer than you would think. Almost like go about my day for a couple hours. And then I would add a matte taco. And that's just because sometimes if you put the matte taco on your glossy taco, once it's like touch dry after like 10 minutes, it doesn't allow it to really set properly. So I don't love doing that. Whereas you could put the glossy taco over your shimmer topper within 10 minutes and like that's totally fine. But the matte taco over glossy taco technique designed to extend the life of your manicure, because glossy taco does that more so than matte taco, which is just like a special effect rather than a seal it in topper. So I'll probably add the matte later is basic. Too long didn't listen. I would add the matte later after stream. Seeing this Manny is making me hungry. Do you want a mini egg? Here. I'll just leave that there while I paint. Not sponsored. I just like chocolate. Wait, where's that chatter who asked, is this an ad? Yeah, it's an ad for mini eggs, except I'm only putting them in my mouth. Okay, now it looks like chrome. It looks like I went to the salon. Okay, ooh, let's see what it looks like over the green. I feel like it's gonna look pretty. It is giving glazed donut, but like not Hailey Bieber. More punchy. The nail artist version. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like it, this one. Yeah, I really like Scorched Earth, I think. That would probably be my pick if I had to pick only one iridescent shimmer topper, which don't make me do that, thank you. I will keep all 6. Scorched Earth is S tier. Scorched Earth is my fave. There's just something about her. Unsuspecting in the bottle, because most people would be like, it looks orange and yellow. Ew. You know, when people like judge nail polish like that. And it's like, listen. Everyone will ask you where you got your nails done. And you won't tell them because you'll keep it your secret. But here, let's do a little pose. Okay, that looks so good. And this isn't even like the best lighting. The best lighting for iridescent shimmer is overcast shade. Like go outside in the rain. In the UK, every day basically. But the Skittle looks absolutely stunning. And I could just leave it like this and it's still giving Easter, but we're gonna take it one step further and add some little speckles. Because I can't help myself. Black Flake Taco. Whipping out this one. A rare use case, but this is the time to use her. This is the time to use your Black Flake Taco. For reference, here, I will paint it on my notepad to remind you. So Black Flake Taco, it just looks black in the bottle, but there's tiny little flakies. And it is full of asymmetrical flakes in a clear base. Like this, giving it kind of a speckled look. Fun fact, it's actually a very, very dark black brown metallic foil. If you look super closely in certain lights, that is what it is. But it is hard to tell. So we just called it Black Flake Taco because I didn't want to be misleading. But if you notice, like sometimes at the certain angle, you'll be like, oh, I see like that kind of very, very dark espresso brown like sheen. Yeah, because it is technically a slight metallic flake, but because it's so dark, it just kind of reads black. But there she is, asymmetrical flake, so it's kind of like looks different, like a little speckled egg, as opposed to a more uniform topper. It looks like cookie crumbs, yeah, exactly, like Oreo. The stream length ad is working on me or something. My life is just an ad then, right? My life is an ad and I'm just living in it. Amateur nail art. All this mini egg talk reminded me of the nail art that you and Ben helped me design after your Bakeological mini egg cookie. Oh my God, I remember that. That was so giant, which was 2 years ago. Yeah, we really like mini eggs, huh? My cat's name is Oreo. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's paint. What colors are you wearing? We will do a full review once I finish up. I will show the finished product and reiterate everything. But it's all HOLO Taco. Go to www.holotaco.com to shop now. Actually, don't shop now. Wait until Saturday. As long as you're in our loyalty program, then you will get a discount when we have our loyalty sale. Don't buy now. I lied. Don't listen to me. Black Flake Taco will be on sale too. Yay! Okay, that's fun. See, now it's like Easter. Yeah, just add it to your wish list now. There you go. I do agree that like using Black Flake Taco is kind of, you know, not something you would reach for all the time because it's so unique, so specific looking. But Easter is 100% that time. Like easy speckled egg nail art. Don't have to literally do anything except paint it on. And then your nails will literally look like speckled eggs. And if you only did this over a baby blue, for example, then it would be like little robin's eggs. Like that's cute. If you don't want to do a Skittle Manny like I've got going, just do the blue. Yay, Easter. But this is Easter egg nails. without doing nail art. Literally anyone can do this. As long as you can paint a nail with the brush. And I'm just adding one coat. I don't want to over speckle it. I think one coat is perfect. Tea, how did you know? I was starving.
Probably oversteeped.
I love it oversteeped. I love when you oversteep my tea. Thank you, sir. How was your adventures? Are you good? You get everything?
I still need to go.
Okay.
Do we need LCD work?
Only whatever you have time for. All right, we haven't put the glossy taco on yet, so this isn't the final pose, but like, so cute. Easter egg speckled nails with, see, and the iridescent shimmer is still pulling through underneath. It'll be a little more obvious when I put a glossy taco on, but like, this is like peak Easter nails. Oh my god, I just chugged so much tea. That's a tea latte, but it's just so delicious. Could I make a mini egg tea latte? Is that like a thing? Probably. Just like, can you steep the mini eggs? Probably just melt it like at the bottom in the hot water. Just a little bit. Kind of like hot chocolate, but tea. Okay, now that black flake taco is basically dry. Oh, I have a little flaky on my thingy. All right, let's go in with a glossy taco. I'm really digging this vibe. Thank you, Greg. I agree. I think it's like the Easter mani to do. That's super easy. No one's painting actual rabbits or little chicks. You know, you need time and talent to do that. I don't have either. I've never been a freehander. Okay, I'll just put it that way. I just like being able to just do simple things like this, but make it interesting because it's a Skittle mani or because there's toppers on it. You know, the days of the reverse reciprocal alligator scaled gradient are over. Old Simplynailogical cannot come to the phone. She just wants to be lazy and paint combos. Okay. Nobody wants to work anymore. Okay. Not even me. I'm just doing combos. No more nail art. See, nice and plumpy. Glossy taco. This is what will help make it super uniform and glassy looking and help bring out the shimmer of the iridescent topper underneath. Because anything that sparkles, it'll help make it shiny. And glossy taco just, you know, kind of seals everything together. Quick dry. Makes it look a little thicker. Did Jen do her nails for Easter? She better have, or I'm kicking her out. She can't come for dinner. I don't know. Well, she was wearing Moon Lagoon 2 days ago when I saw her at the hockey game, which is actually very Easter, so maybe she just left them. That would be wise of her. All right, ready?
What do you think? What do you think?
What do you think? Easter egg, iridescent, speckled, skinny? Skittle Manny. The shimmer works so well because it doesn't hide the color. Like, I still obviously can see the color, but it's just such a fun pop that I personally like because it gives it like a little dash or something. It's like adding a ginger spice, you know, to your baking. Just a little. It's a skinny Manny. My nails are kind of skinny. So cute. It's kind of warping the color. My hand looks green, but I swear it's not. So I am going to make it matte, but I won't be able to do it now because I always prefer doing matte like an hour, like a long time after Glossy Taco, or else you're going to get like a little mixing. I could have just not done Glossy Taco and then put matte, but I also want the benefits of Glossy Taco. So I will post a picture of it matte later. How about that? I'll do like a before and after on my Snapchat. But let's do a review of all the colors that I used in case you want to copy this exactly. Let's pull them out. So you can copy me like a bunch of copycats. Copy rabbits. Easter copy rabbits. My sister just texted me, what time you want us tonight? She's clearly not watching this stream, Jen. Jen, I'm busy. I'm painting my nails. And black flake taco. Okay. Here's everything we use today. So for cremes, I have Pinky Swear, Serial Killer, Perry Social, Skipping Stones, Time After Time. The iridescent shimmer topper we used was Scorched Earth, just for a little pop. It's a little orange, but like it doesn't really read too orange, you know what I mean? It looks good over pastel light colors. And then on top, to make it look like an Easter egg, we use Black Flake Taco to give it that very unique black speckled egg look. All the rabbits are gonna come to the yard and try and eat my nails. My HOLO Taco combo brings all the rabbits to the yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. Basically your wish list for the sale. These are great pastel colors for spring, like in the shimmer topper too. Even if you skip the Black Flake Taco because you're like Easter's over or whatever. Any of these polishes with an iridescent shimmer, like the whole Manny like that, like you don't even need to do a Skittle, just pick your favorite color. It's just so pretty. And everyone's like, oh my God, where'd you get your nails done? No yellow? No yellow. I didn't go with yellow. And you know what? You can go with yellow if you would like to. I hope some people continue to buy yellow, but I know it's a low seller. Or we're copy chicks because we copy you. If you wanted to do a yellow in here, here's what you would do. I think you would do this, which is the Butter Me Up shade, because that's a very nice pastel Easter yellow. Yeah. So if that's more your jam, you could do that and like the pink and Rest in Peach if you want to go on the warmer side of things. Here's Rest in Peach for reference. I feel like those two and the pink, you could make a nice gradient with, if that's more of your color scheme. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. Let me just not drink. Hey, he wants a shot of acetone here. I just poured it back in the bottle. Oopsie. I touched it on my other hand. No. Okay, there. How does it look? Matches my shirt too? Kind of, yeah. Okay, yay! See, let's give it focus on this camera because it's gonna read a little bit different on this camera. Well, I have crazy lights there. See the shine of the glossy taco though? Unmatched. And as I bring it back, there. So this will look so good with the pants I'm wearing, which are kind of a purple wash denim cargo pant jean. I've never worn them before. I hope I like them. I've tried them on to make sure that they fit, but I bought them online. So you never know sometimes. Like you buy something online, even though you tried it on, you're like, okay, I don't need to return these, but then you haven't worn them yet. It's always a risk. We need to see the purple pants. I will show you my purple pants. Normally, like, I don't think I have the confidence to wear like pastel purple jeans out in the real world. Like it would take a really specific occasion, but it's Easter and I'm having just a small dinner thing at my house. So I'm willing to take the risk and wear purple pastel jeans. Yeah, it's kind of like an acid wash, sort of purpley, sort of pink, kind of muted. It's rare. When I saw them, I was like, oh my God, I need those. Even though I feel like I wouldn't want to wear them out often or ever, because then people would look at you and be like, oh my God, she's wearing like purple jeans. That's weird. But I just like them. Do you ever find that? Sometimes I'll see something online and I'll be like, oh my God, this is so crazy. Like it looks so cool. I love it. But also I would never wear it. But like there's something about it that's just, I love how it's different. Yeah, have fun with what you wear. Like, so for Ben's birthday, if you remember, I posted pictures on Snapchat. This was a couple weeks ago. I had like a tank top that was made out of the mermaid style sequins. Basically the same sequins that shift from like purple to green that I wore in the jacket version for the Off the Deep End collection launch. Remember that like jacket? It was like it had like mermaid sequins, they call them, and it's just like shifts between green and purple. But when I saw that fabric, I really, really like it. But like, when the fuck am I gonna wear that jacket out in the world? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't have a Taylor Swift concert to go to anytime soon. So I bought the same thing in the tank top version, thinking like, okay, because it's like smaller and not as like much material, maybe it's not as ridiculous or whatever. And then I just wore a plain black jacket on top of it, and that's when I looked like a real estate agent from Beverly Hills. And I made a joke, that joke on Snapchat, that like I'm literally gonna sell you a house in this outfit. Anyways, my point is, I saw it online and I'm like, that's just so fun, but like, where am I gonna wear this? I don't know. So occasionally over the last 10-20 years, I've collected clothes that are kind of unhinged, maybe like they're sequiny or they're just like a weird color or something, but like I have nowhere to really wear it. Like I don't live in Vegas, I'm not like going to day clubs, like I'm not really an influencer who like dresses up for their Instagram. So they just kind of sit in my closet until I find something fun to do with it, you know? Start a new trend. Yeah, we're going to Polish Mountain in sequins. I seriously need color in my life. I do love color, but I have a hard time wearing a lot of color unless it's like just a shirt. I feel like I'd be willing to do like a bright shirt, but I never wear colorful pants. Like that's really rare for me as I'm like sitting here in my pajamas, but you know what I mean? Like if I'm buying sweatpants, jeans, cargo pants, they're always in like black, dark blue, gray. Like that's it. I never really buy anything else than that. So this one time I'm gonna wear them. I've got purple jeans, so I'm excited. Same, yeah, because you want to buy practical things, which I get. And when I used to work in a corporate office, like when the hell would I ever wear something that was like bright purple? Like pants, like literally never. So it made no sense. Simply, you are a winter. You should wear bright shirts. Am I a winter? What am I? I never had that analysis done. I should ask Sophia. I've seen a lot of those TikToks, like you're a pale winter or a cool winter or a hot summer or whatever it is. And I don't know. I feel like you could put me in different categories depending on what color my hair is and if I'm wearing makeup. I kind of don't think I'm so obviously one thing or another. Because sometimes I've made my eyebrows a lot darker, you know, and then I look more like pale and like I'd be a winter or something. And then other times I fill in my eyebrows with like a light color and my hair is kind of dyed. And then it's like, oh, you could be a spring, or I don't know. I don't think I'm as defined as some people who are like more clearly like, okay, you're clearly there. Does that make sense? That's not how it works? Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about then. How does it work? What am I? Here, what's the list again? Let me pull it up. What am I looking for? Like, am I a cool winter? But like, what's the category called? Color analysis guide. Is that what it is? I just want to know what the options are. No. Color, seasonal color analysis. Yeah, sorry, I was looking for like, what do you call this? Seasonal color analysis. Okay, I'm just trying to find something that we can look at together. That's somewhat straightforward. Super simple. Okay, here. Super simple seasonal color analysis. This is from Lori Lou. Takes 3 things, undertones and colors of 3 things into account. Your eyes, your hair, your skin tone. We're doing a speed run of it. Okay, cool winter. But your hair can change, I guess was my point earlier. Like, I definitely don't have ashy blonde hair now, but like if I dyed it, I guess I still wouldn't fit because you need to have blue eyes, right? Clear winter. Olive or cool blue undertones. Aren't those very different things? Okay, clear winter. I don't think I'm that. Deep winter. Like, I don't understand why she's deep winter. Like, okay. Dark brown or black. I have hazel eyes, so I guess I should just look for hazel. Spring. Hold on. Spring season. Light spring. No, I don't think I look good in these. No, definitely not. Clear spring. They look the same. Warm spring. I don't think so. Summer. Light summer. Probably not. Soft summer. I like these colors. Cool summer. Maybe I'm more like cool summer. I don't know. Kate Middleton. Someone said I kind of look like her. I'll take it. Autumn. Okay, this is where you get like more auburn warmth. Which like I think can look good when my hair is redder and orangier, which it does naturally get that way in the sun. But like, I don't know, man. I feel like you could slot me into soft autumn, but also cool summer. And probably one of the winters. I don't think the springs work. I don't know about deep winter. I think that would like wash me out too much. Maybe clear winter, but I don't have blue eyes. I like these purples though. Like right here is my mani. The mani I just did. It's about your natural colors. I don't know. I guess I'm lost. Well, I like 3 of them. Okay, what am I? I think you're cool summer or cool winter. Wait, someone just shared notes in the chat. Kira Una said, hang on, I have notes from school for color analysis. Dark winter, deep and cool. But like, I don't have that dark contrasting features unless I dye my hair and I darken my eyebrows. But I don't think I have high contrast, which I've also seen. Yo, 33 months. Happy Easter, man. Christine Zeller Menchie. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Leo. You as well. Notes from school? Damn, I want to go to this school. So if you're doing color analysis, it's based on your natural hair. Do I have dark eyes, light bright eyes, or bright sparkly eyes? Oh my god, do I have hollow eyes? I have hazel eyes. But you can only really tell if I can wear eye makeup, specifically purple. It makes them pop. There is a test. Okay, should I take it? How long will this take? No, I don't want gel cookies. Let's start with an easy one. What is your natural undyed hair color? It's brown that looks red in the sun. Is that this? It's brunette, I guess, because it's not really brown black. It's brunette. Okay, which shade of lipstick would you choose? These, cool plum or rose, for sure. I don't really wear lipstick. Did you know each palette boasts its own personality? What? Okay, is this a trick question? How do others describe you? How do you describe me, chat? Calm, competent, considered, grounded, practical, creative, energetic, enthusiastic, spontaneous, definite, astute, rational. Probably grounded, practical, creative, I would think. Which shade of blue are you most drawn to? Ooh. Oh, I like two of them. I like this one, navy, and the royal blue. I like the pop, but I also really like the teal. I like both of these. Okay, I'm just gonna say teal. Please select the most accurate description for your eye color. It's hazel. Let's talk accessories. When it comes to jewelry, which do you prefer? I like rose gold and silver. Okay, so I'm gonna pick this one. Silver and rose. Which shade of green are you most drawn to? The teal and the jade. This one's Brat. I guess I'm not Brat. I'm drawn to this. You're more of a cool cat mom all year long. Good one, Jean. Another personality one. Which part of a project is your strength? Taking off tasks, gathering information, brainstorming ideas, or directing operations? Probably gathering information. I think I'm very much a researcher. What does that have to do with my color? I don't know. We'll find out in the conclusion. Which color combination is your favorite? Think about how you might build an outfit. I like these colors, but I don't like the description. I'm not elegant and coordinated, but I really like the plum and the pastel and the color. Rich and natural? Absolutely no. I don't like these. Fresh and fun? I like the description, but not the colors. It looks too Florida. A cool statement? Maybe a cool statement. Okay, a cool statement. No. I like these colors, but the description is so off. Focus on the color. Okay, then it's the purples. Describe your skin tone. Look in a mirror. Chat, you're my mirror. In natural daylight, sorry, it's raining. Without makeup, done. And pick the most appropriate words. Warm honey glow? No. Cool rosy olive? Not olive, but I'm cool and rosy. Cool bright olive? I'm not olive. Warm peachy tan. I'm none of these. Why is olive in two of them? I guess olive and cool are only together. Shouldn't they have had one without the other? I'm confused. I'm very pink. But I guess I'll go with this one because rosy. I'm more rosy than bright, I guess. I don't know. But I'm not olive at all, so I don't know. Which shade of pink are you most drawn to? Ooh, I'm drawn to the jewel tone. I really like jewel tone. But if we're talking about like blush or lipstick, no, I would probably just go with this one. So it really depends. Am I picking a shirt or am I picking makeup? What's bright? I don't know what that means. You're shining. Your skin is oily. Let's just go with this one. I don't know. You're choosing the neutrals for your wardrobe. Which selection are you most drawn to? High contrast classic neutrals, for sure. Which shade of yellow are you most drawn to? Well, my customers, no. It depends for what. I guess if I was like gonna wear a shirt, I'd probably wear like acid or neon yellow just because it would be like crazy. I don't know. Deep mustard, I don't think would look good on me. Neither would just straight up banana yellow. Pastel yellow, it would just wash me out. So I'm gonna go with weird acid. You drank too much vitamins P yellow. You ate too much vitamins. Which colors would kickstart your dream wardrobe? Ooh. I like this one and this one. A subtle blend and a vivid contrast. Both of those. I want both of them. I'll just go with that one. Let's finish with some more character traits. How do others describe me? Okay, chat, what am I? Composed and careful, curious and collaborative, open and optimistic, or definite and determined? A lot of people are saying composed and careful or curious and collaborative. I think it's just because it starts with C, like my name. I'm definitely not optimistic, okay? In this economy, in this world, no. I'm determined though too. But I don't know if that would be the first thing you think of. I'll put curious and collaborative. What? They want my email. Can I just submit it without it? Fuck. Simplynailogical. I swear to God, if they don't send me my results, I'm suing. How did I hear about it? My mod. You're in autumn. Oh, cool. Okay. So I'm not winter. Wait, this does not look like me at all. Oh my God, it's the Born Ugly color. They literally said you're born ugly. Autumn. Your palette is a mix of warm, soft hues and rich, deep shades. A snippet of your palette. What do we think? Do we agree? Shop my colors. It takes me to Born Ugly. I don't know. I don't know if I agree. I mean, okay. I really like the teal. The teal is so beautiful. And I do agree that this type of green will bring out the green in my eyes in the hazel. And when I wore a Born Ugly shirt, everyone said the ugly color looked really good on me. So maybe Kettlewell is right. I really like cool tone jewel colors, and you're telling me that I shouldn't wear them? Guys, I got an exclusive code. I don't even know what they sell. Just a snippet? They're not gonna give me the full palette? Yeah, where's the full palette? How do I get it? Do I have to buy something? What the hell? Okay, let me check my email. See if they sent me like the whole thing. I didn't even get an email. There's no email from them. Where's the rest of my palette? All those questions for 4 colors? Wait, am I a cool autumn, a warm autumn, a hot autumn, a bad girl autumn? Like, what kind of autumn am I? Because isn't there's more subcategories to this, no? I got scammed. I got scammed by the color people. By the color theory people. Here's the palette. Oh, wait. Aha. Thank you, chat. So I'm not winter. But what kind of autumn? Autumn. Wait. They don't get their own palette? Oh my god. Autumn doesn't get their own section? They only explain winter? Guys. Oh, it's types of winters. Duh. What the? This is not helpful. Autumn. Would you like a purse? All right, I guess we're buying clothes now. Sorry. No! Guys, I need that same link you just gave me, but not winter, for autumn. Autumn is seriously neglected. Everyone only talks about cool winter. See, simply react. Okay, here. Autumn. Explaining autumns. But I still don't know which one I am. Okay, let's see if we can figure it out just by looking at these colors. See which one. Is it this one? Not exactly. It's not that. It's not that. Is it this? It's none of them. It's kind of a mix of deep autumn and this one, true autumn. But it's not a one-to-one because that Born Ugly isn't in there. I think true. This is so ugly. Sorry. Like, are you serious? You think I would look good in mustard and orange ochre? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Spice coral? Like, no, that would just wash me out. Rust? You want to put me in a rust dress? I don't think so. Also, I do not look good in brown. Like, no. That's not it. That's just too pale, girl. I can't. I don't like that one. This is at least prettier. It's got more like pops. Like I like the rumba red and the marine navy. The dark olive is nice. That's like Born Ugly. Okay, I'll take this one. I'll take deep autumn. Well, I think the conclusion is I reject whatever this says. But I actually agree that I think that maybe Born Ugly does suit me. Isn't that ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic that I named the shade that suits me. It's a scam. Wear what you want. I agree. How about Christian Girl Autumn? Honestly, I think that's what this is trying to tell me. It's saying, go back to your Easter egg hunt and focus on Christian Girl Easter. Bad King Bunny, I have olive undertones and I'm half Mexican. I got the same result as you. We were apparently made for Born Ugly. Yeah, Born Ugly looks good on a lot of people. I totally get the like, hey, olive undertones, that working. Or the hazel eyes, that working too. That I will objectively agree. See now, oh, see, this looks prettier. So we have Kira Una in the Simply Discord sharing these. Dark Autumn, I'm immediately drawn to these colors because I love dark, different versions of purple. Like I literally see like Dead Petals, Crimson Void, Magenta Jelly, some of the new teals, Teal No Lies. Like I see colors in here that I'm like, ugh, I love the jewel tones, like saturated. I am personally drawn to them. But so far this quiz has like not suggested they look good on me. Yeah, I love all the teals and the like rich purples. Very like regal kind of. But this says Dark Autumn. Which maybe. I'm just a pale girly who wants to live in a dark autumn world. Easiest way is to confirm is a metallics test. That sounds scary. Where do they inject metal in you? What's going on? I like this palette. Like if I'm designing a nail polish collection, this is very attractive to me. Unlike this, no offense to all the true autumn girlies out there. This looks like Pinterest 2002 Starbucks girly. Eggplant parmy? Yeah. Nightshade, yeah. I see Nightshade. I see a Corelli that doesn't exist yet. I see, this is like David's teal actually. Almost, maybe slightly darker, but that's a good shade too for like a creme. Do you look better with silver or gold jewelry? I don't know. I know I gravitate towards silver jewelry. Like all of these are silver. So I usually just buy silver so it matches. I don't usually buy gold if there's an option. But I also really like rose gold to change it up. And I have gold earrings, but I don't think any one of them is like, oh, that looks terrible. You know, like I don't really care. I also like black metallic jewelry. I don't have it now, but I have a different band for this. That's like a gunmetal. I really like gunmetal with crystals that are equally dark gray, sparkly. It's a bit punky, I guess, but I like that. Rose gold is pretty, yeah. Okay, well, maybe I'll put on rose gold jewelry because I feel like that would really match with my Easter Skittle and my pink and purple acid wash jeans. And I will share a picture on Snapchat. So make sure you follow me there so you can see my weird jeans that I'll probably struggle to find an opportunity to wear again. Veins can tell you your undertone. Oh, they're very blue purple. I don't know if you can see them. The light's kind of like making them disappear, but they are very blue. Or you can see on this hand. No, I have very blue purple veins. It's just getting overexposed. Here, go like this. Oh, it died. Just kidding. But yeah, they're always very blue purple, not green. So I think that means I'm cool. All right, everyone. Thank you to the mods, to the cats, to the dogs, and to the Easter Bunny for hanging around. I hope you guys have a good Easter. Or not, for the 44% who aren't doing anything this weekend. Show me your nails if you painted them. And yeah, see you guys on Wednesday for more gaming with Ben. And next Saturday is the royalty launch. Yeehaw. I'm going to have my cowboy hat. I'll try and get the launch thumbnail up sooner too, so you can hit notify me so you won't miss it. So you'll be live when we're live. And that's also the same time the loyalty sale starts. So you know what to do. Build your wish list. Do all your homework first. And it's going to be a really fun weekend. And Sunday will be the Menchie Gang stream. So for all those green names in the chat, I will see you for an extra bonus stream on the Sunday. And we're going to need it. We're going to need to relax. I'm going to need like 8 cups of water, 17 cups of tea, maybe a peach Bellini. I don't know. Thank you guys for hanging out as always. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye.